Previously on Travel Beans. After arriving in Sedona and visiting one of the many vortexes dotted around the city, we ended our day in search of a boondocking spot. This is so nice. Okay, so we've been driving for like 5-10 minutes. We've turned off where this guy on his blog told us to turn off, and automatically there's a car parked up, which is very promising. We're going to drive a little bit further and see if we can find our own spot. Yep, there's more cars down here.
Look at the options for camping.
Camping limited to 14 days. Alright. So I guess we just have to find our own spot now. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa, look at all this bloody open land! Ah, I love America. As it turns out, boondocking is pretty awesome, and last night we found ourselves a lovely little spot where there's only another couple of cars parked up, and it was really peaceful, really quiet, and such an epic sunset.
And then just to top it off, when we woke up this morning, we could hear the unmistakable howling of a coyote. Still didn't expect to see one.
No.
And we'll look out the window and there he was, just basking in the morning light.
Yeah, it was like frolicking in the fields at sunrise. It was really, really special, and it's such a nice way to wake up. So we thought today we have to do it again and find ourselves an even better spot, if that's possible.
So with boondocking, at least here in Sedona, you need to try and find your spot kind of early. This is to get the best spots. And yesterday we arrived right at the end of sunset, so we didn't get the best spot in town. I mean, it's still amazing, but that just got us thinking there must be better spots out there.
Yes, so we're going to head off on a little adventure, and our aim for today is to find the best boondocking spot near Sedona.
Look at all the spoils of war since we've been driving.
Oh no.
Each one of these little stars represents the death of a bug.
I wonder what goes on in your head sometimes. So yesterday on this road we turned right to find our boondocking spot.
Just over there?
Yeah, today we thought we'd try left just to see if there's some different scenery or something else going on down there. We might end up going back over there if there's nothing, but fingers crossed we'll be able to find something good. There is a spot here. There's other cars there, but only a couple.
Ooh, but look at the view.
That view is outrageous.
Do we go in?
I don't mind having a couple of neighbours.
I prefer. Do you remember how dark it was last night?
It was scary, especially because you can hear the coyotes and stuff. I don't want my face to be torn off and for no one to know about it.
I don't think coyotes tear our faces.
Probably not. They don't look scary like a wolf looks scary.
It's like if you get beaten up by a fox. Like, you get no respect if you're beaten up by a fox. Beaten up by a wolf, sure.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I am so happy, you guys. I think we have found the perfect spot, and I think it's even better than yesterday's spot. I'm not sure how many coyotes we're going to see here tonight. What we do have is a view in the distance. So over here we have all of these like hills of green.
Probably vortexes.
Probably some vortexes scattered around. And then behind that we have, of course, the iconic red rocks and cliffs that we've been seeing dotted around this country all over the shop. So I'm extremely happy that we've managed to to find a place and park up and have that view. We've got a couple of neighbours here. They all seem super friendly. It's always a bit of a lottery, I think, when you park up anywhere in an RV. They're either going to be really nice, normal humans that are just travelling around like us, or they'll be a bit weird.
A bit is an understatement.
Yeah, I think people who live out of a car are one way or the other. They're either like nice weird or kind of scary weird.
No offence, America, but you have a lot of scary weirds here.
What have you bought us? What have I just found in the fridge, Alex?
This is the sensation that is sweeping over America. Apparently, I've been told that this drink, the White Claw, and basically it's just like fizzy water and whatever flavour they claim. So natural lime, tastes like natural lime and soda, black cherry, and you guessed it,
soda. But the thing that worries me is that on the back it says like soda, blah blah blah, and alcohol. It's just nondescript alcohol. It doesn't tell you if it's vodka, gin, whiskey.
Considering how big this has become in America, apparently I don't live here, I don't know.
It's just what our friends
It's not as good as the hype that I was told about. But if it's just a normal drink, it's great.
Cheers. So it turns out the people who are camping next to us are the good kind of weird, not the bad kind of weird. We've got a couple who live full time in their van. They used to have like a converted school bus, but now they've gone for sort of a smaller transit van, a bit like what we have. Then this other guy who I don't actually know much about him. He plays the ukulele, he's a musician, and he's been playing in town all day, and he sleeps out here in his car at night. I don't know if he sleeps in his car full time.
But he has made us a fire though.
But he's made us a fire and shared some food with us, so he's a good guy. We have been told by the nice gentleman with the ukulele who's been here a couple of nights now that there is a beautiful lookout point to watch sunset, so that's where Alex and I are heading now. And there's the reveal. Oh my goodness. There's like a single yellow tree.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like something out of Game of Thrones, you know, those big colourful red trees that are just like, I think they're kind of the tree of the gods or whatever. It reminds me of that a little bit. It's just this lone yellow tree. Oh, I could never get bored here. I feel like if we bought a camper van in America and just drove around, I could probably do that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, me too.
It's big enough, like there's enough places to go and see. I feel like we've had to rush this trip so much even to see what we've seen. Like we could have probably spent this whole time just around California and
easily.
still not seen enough.
2 weeks per state.
Ugh, not enough, not enough. We've got frosty chairs outside and everything. Guys, this is why you need to rent a camper van or an RV, because we get to sit in here, we get to be all snuggly and warm, and we get to watch the sun rise over the mountains behind us. I don't want to go home.
Whereas I just want to go back to sleep.
This is so nice. So yesterday we woke up to coyotes, and today we wake up to sunrise over the mountains. It's not bad. we're leaving you today. Don't be mad. We're quite sad to be leaving, but we have other places to see. Are you filming me? My weird morning
Affirmations.
things. Yeah.
Although this travel malarkey might seem like a hell of a lot of fun, and
It is.
it definitely is, there is still a hell of a lot of work that goes into it, and unfortunately today is one of those days where we're going to have to stop, go to a cafe and work our little bottoms off.
And also, just to make it double the amount of work, we're actually working with this campervan company to supply them with some video work. So we have twice as much work on as usual. And although we do try and release a couple of videos a week, if say on a Monday there is no Travel Beans video, maybe this is why, because we're having double down on work.
You're thinking, why is there no Travel Beans video? Like, I'm furious that my free content didn't get out this week. Rest assured it'll be around the corner, because we're always making it. It's very difficult to keep up, travel, film, edit, etc.
Yeah, and speaking of free content, if you would like to help support our content, we do have a Patreon and we'll leave a link for that down below. We are all done with our work for the day. So for some of you who are new to the channel, Alex and I both work as digital nomads online. So unfortunately we can't travel all the time. We have to have some time off. So today was one of those days, and luckily we got everything finished. So now we can have a nice adventure for the next few days.
When we're living in the van, it is harder to do the work.
Definitely.
Especially because we just want to be out there and we don't have this van forever.
If it was full time though, I think we would have more time to actually like stop at an RV park, get hookups, so you have electricity, edit for the whole day. But because we're always moving and we kind of have a deadline when we have to take the van back, it's not so easy to do that and to take days off. So it's been a little bit of a struggle for us, hasn't it?
But this is the reality of what this lifestyle is like. I think it is useful every now and again, just chucking it in, because the reality behind the scenes is we are working probably 4 days a week, and then we go out and film and travel. When we're traveling like this, we're traveling for 2 straight weeks, so we want to film as much content as possible, but the stupid balance.
Yes, constant fight with the balance with us. Anyway, I hope you guys liked our boondocking video, because we bloody enjoyed it.
It was weirder than you probably realised.
Yeah.
There's some weird, interesting people out there in the world.
Very interesting. Yeah. But I don't regret meeting them, because it was interesting and it's a memory.
We always felt safe.
So if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos.
Leave in the comments, have you ever tried boondocking, dry camping? Tell us your experience. And nothing left to say. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and beans out!
Next time on Travel Beans.
Like, it's getting ridiculous. Like, who in America is asking for this, and why? Why is this the only country where you're allowed to see each other pooing?